Your grandfather could read a book for 4 hours without checking his phone. You can't make it through a 10-minute article without scrolling. That's not just how things are now. Your concentration muscle has atrophied, and today we begin the process of rebuilding it. A 2024 study found that the average human attention span has dropped to just 8 seconds, worse than a goldfish. But concentration is trainable. We aren't just managing your focus, we are building capacity. You can increase your concentration power, but it requires more than quick hacks. You need a structured protocol to rebuild the neural circuitry. Let's break down the 8 pillars of a high-capacity brain. Method number 1, progressive focus training. Think of this as the concentration lift. You wouldn't walk into a gym and try to deadlift 300 pounds on day 1. Your brain requires the same incremental approach. Start with 5 minutes of single-task focus. No phone, no browser tabs, just one objective. When that becomes easy, increase to 10 minutes, then 15, then 20. This builds the actual physical myelin around your focus circuits. In 8 weeks, this once daily practice will double your concentration power. It's not about what you accomplish in those minutes, it's about the neuroplasticity you are triggering. Increase the load when the current duration feels easy. Method number 2, the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding method. Most concentration leaks happen because your brain is stuck in the default mode network, essentially a state of scattered daydreaming. We need to flip the switch. Before any deep work, acknowledge. 5 things you see, 4 things you feel, 3 things you hear, 2 you smell, and 1 you taste. This 60-second exercise pulls your brain into the task-positive network, the seat of executive focus. Do it before every session. Method number 3. The 20-20-20 rule for visual concentration. Your eyes have physical muscles called ciliary muscles. When you stare at a screen, these muscles lock, which signals to the brain that you are fatigued. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. This simple muscular reset prevents visual brain fog. By resting your eyes, you allow your cognitive focus to last 3 times longer throughout the day. Method number 4, the concentration nutrition protocol. To build a muscle, you need the right raw materials. Your brain focus circuits are fueled by 4 specific nutrients that most people are chronically low on. First, omega-3s, DHA specifically, 2 grams daily. Second, choline, found in eggs, which is the precursor to the concentration neurotransmitter acetylcholine. Third, flavonoids from berries or dark chocolate to increase cerebral blood flow. And finally, creatine, 5 grams daily. It isn't just for bodybuilders. Your brain uses it for ATP energy recycling. Supplementing these 4 nutrients raises your baseline concentration power before you even start your work. Method number 5, prioritize deep sleep. This is the most underrated tool in the neurologist's kit. During deep sleep, your brain's glymphatic system clears out the metabolic waste that causes afternoon crash. A study in Nature Neuroscience showed that 8 hours of sleep provides 50% better focus than 6 hours. To get there, a consistent wake time, a dark room at 65 degrees, and no screens for 90 minutes before bed. Focus is forged at night. And a critical rule, stop all caffeine by 2 p.m. Even if you fall asleep easily, caffeine disrupts the quality of your deep sleep, meaning you'll wake up with a concentration deficit you can't caffeinate your way out of. Method number 6, distraction journaling. When you enter a deep work block, your brain will rebel. It will generate urgent thoughts. Pay that bill. Check that email. These are just resistance mechanisms. Keep a notebook nearby. When a distraction arises, write it down in 3 words and tell yourself, I will handle this during my break. This externalizes the thought, allowing your brain to release the loop and return to the primary task immediately. Method number 7, the cortisol factor. High stress is the enemy of concentration. When your cortisol levels are spiked, your brain is wired for survival scanning, not deep analytical focus. We have to regulate the nervous system. If you feel scattered, use box breathing. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. This mechanical reset drops your heart rate and clears cortisol from your synapses, giving your prefrontal cortex the all clear to return to deep focus. Method number 8, digital minimalism and environment design. You cannot win a war against your own dopamine system if your phone is within sight. Out of sight, out of mind is a neurobiological reality. During your focus blocks, put your phone in another room. Research shows that just the presence of a smartphone on the desk, even if it's off, reduces cognitive capacity. Design your environment to favor your focus, not your distractions. When you combine these methods, you trigger what we call the flow state. This is the peak of human concentration. It's where work becomes effortless and time seems to disappear. But flow is a reward for your training, not a starting point. In flow, your prefrontal cortex actually slows down some functions to allow for massive parallel processing. By building the concentration muscle through our protocol, you make these flow states more frequent, more intense, and more accessible at will. Let's summarize your daily concentration power protocol. Morning progressive training, start with just 10 minutes. Use the 5-4-3-2-1 reset before you start. Follow the 20-20-20 rule during your work. Feed your brain the 4 focus nutrients: omega-3s, choline, flavonoids, and creatine. Prioritize 8 hours of deep sleep in a cool room. Use your distraction notebook and box breathing when stress rises. And finally, design your space to be phone-free. Do this for 90 days. You aren't just changing your habits, you are physically restructuring your brain. Your concentration won't just feel better, it will be objectively, measurably stronger. You are the architect of your focus. I've created a free concentration power training log to track your 90-day progress, including the nutrition and sleep checklists. Comment the word power below, and I'll send it directly to your inbox. It's time to rebuild the most important muscle you own. Subscribe for more scientific strategies to optimize your brain. I'm excited to see your progress. Comment power now, and let's get started.